the impact on people management strategies used in organization. So we will discuss what is the impact of people management, like how you are going to manage your employees, and what are the impacts on organization, on the employee satisfaction, on the retention rate, and job satisfaction. So these are the main like fields in which on which we will discussing the impact of the people management. And the second is the recommended strategies to promote high levels of performance. So I have like concluded at least like 12 to 15 strategies, like these are 2 to 3 liners that we can use on the daily basis to more motivate or to like promote the morale of our employees. So first of all, we will discuss the impact of people management strategies used in organization. um, the first one is the impact of people management on employees. So the first one is highlights training needs. Introducing more frequent reviews, whether formal or informal, can help to better understand the skill set of employees. Providing an open forum for employees to share and discussing their role regularly can help to identify training needs before they have an impact on productivity. Obviously, when you manage your organization as a manager, you identify that there is a need of training between the employees. However, if you have provided the sufficient training to them, there is still some need they are requiring for to solve the specific problem, or either solve the specific problem because on the daily basis there are some queries that are relevant to the previous training. So you need so the manager recognizes that there is still needs to train the employees on every aspect, so they will be fully aware of what to do as how to do a specific task. So it impacts on training needs, like it highlights that whether there is a need of more coaching or training or not. The second one is boost morale. Everyone likes being told that they are doing a good job. Performance reviews provide the perfect setting to formalize and document praise. But reviews shouldn't just be about setting objectives for the coming quarter. It should also provide an environment for a line manager to recognize individuals on their team. Happy employees are productive employees. Obviously, when the morale of your employees are being like heightened, they will be more productive. They will be more creative. They will be developing the skills on the daily basis. They are willing to manage the more workload in a in a very assembling way, or in a very justified organized way. So whenever you are managing people regularly, you are managing your employees regularly, and you know that these are the needs of your employees and you are going to satisfy those needs. The employees should also recognize that the company is taking interest in our needs, so we will have to show output to our company as well. So it obviously it's vice versa process. If company invest on employee, the employees are also capable to make the more output for the company. The third one is helps and with identifying the right employees for promotion. Regular reviews are the great way to better understand the performance of your employees and their suitability for promotion. All employees will be going through the same performance review process, as such as managers can better evaluate them for promotion, salary increases, or transfer in the same consistent manner. So, helping with identifying the right employees, it means that the employees, as a manager, when you are going to manage your people, you know that what are the defects, or what are the weak points of your employees, and you can also identify those employees that are working on their weak points and making them the strong one. So it means that when the right employees come into the ground, they are with the suitable skills, they are with the high motivation, they are with the high skill set. So it means that those are the employees that needs to be promoted. Either it is in the form of increment, either it is in the form of the role or job position or designation, they are changed to the higher position. So it will vary company to company, that if you are going to manage your employees, you are going to better understand that which employees need promotion or which employees need more further training. One is helps define career paths. Clearly defined in the identifiable career paths provide employees with a goal within the organization, boosting motivation and significantly reducing staff turnover. Right. So career paths is like I have explained before, that when you are going to manage your employees, you are well aware that for which designation, for which role position they should be promoted. So it means that it is the career paths that are being organized, or that are being created by the managers to their employees, and the employees recognizes that they have capability to get promoted in the same company. So the next one is supports workforce planning. Frequent reviews with employees as part of a wider performance management strategy can also help with workforce planning. Discussing current and future workloads with employees can help to identify any requirement for the future staff. What's more, if your employees are struggling with the current workloads, provisions can be made to share the workload among us, other team members and prioritize the most important uh, what I have written important tasks. Right. So, workforce planning is that you are going to, as a manager, your employees also contribute in the planning or the organizational strategy, right? So you are so as a manager, you don't feel the burdenizing of how to manage employees if you and if, whether if your employees are going to work right or not. So these are the minor things that every manager is worried day by day. So if your employees are motivated enough, they will contribute. They will like relatively contribute to the strategies, to the discipline, to the policies of the organization. They will work and also ask the employees to work accordingly, which are the policies of the organization. So it means that it supports each other employees, it supports manager, and manager supports the employees. It's also a vice versa process. Next, we will discuss what are the impact of people management on organization. So aligning business objectives is the first one. Employees are essential to a company's goals and objectives, as the performance determines how effectively a company meets its goal. While a company may set clear objectives, distinct factors can affect their realization. For instance, employees may benefit from greater knowledge or understanding the company's objectives and expectations. This may arise when there is a potential for increased alignment and team management from relevant stakeholders. As a manager, investing in effective communication strategies such as consistent and productive meetings, integration of new hires, and internal events can help you align employee focus on a business objectives. So it means that how you will align your business objectives. It's not what you give your employees in a written form and ask them to like learn what are the objectives of the organization. You are going to use different activities in order to realize your employees that there are the specific objectives. They are the specific objectives that every employee need to follow, and you are going to use different activities like they are internal events, there are seminars, there are in one-on-one meetings, there are group discussion interviews. So it means that with the help of different activities, you make realize your employees that there are the basic business objectives that they are restricted to follow in a desired way. The second one is the attracting and retaining talent. Another benefit of effective people management is the potential to increase the company's ability to attract and maintain efficient workforce. Effective people management involves creating a positive working environment where employees can develop and make meaningful contributions. So here it means the same thing that I have explained in the previous lecture, that when you are that when your organization is working on the better policies, you always attract some of the employees that are potential and working in any other companies. So it means that you are if you are offering a good job salary and your company's policies are good to go, and the company policies should include that you should take care of your employees. It means that the people with the high skill set and working in the other companies will be attracted to your company, and there are more chances that they can join your company in the future. The next one is improving the work environment. While management play may while management may plan policies for a healthy work environment, employees determine the level of implementation. The likelihood of implementing healthy work environment improves with effective employee management. For instance, a company may enforce workplace policies to increase employees' sense of belonging while helping them understand how their duties contribute to its goals. Communication may also give insight to areas that require improvement and help other all parties discussing practical solutions. So this process may increase mutual understanding between managers and employees, boost motivation, and improve morale. So working environment is obviously is built on the different aspects. For example, it's the main reason to building and affecting organization work environment is the communication, that you have to better and clear communication with your employees, that if you are going to give them feedback, give feedback in a constructive way, whether it's a negative feedback or whether it's a positive feedback, right? So working environment has a different factors that can contribute to the to making a better working environment in the organization. So this process may increase the mutual understanding between the employees, so there will be high morale, high motivation, and a high productivity for that organization. The next one is increasing motivation and productivity. Motivation and productivity are key elements in long and short term growth, as motivated employees are more likely to contribute significantly to a company's output. You can drive motivation and productivity by communicating effectively, assisting employees in understanding what's expected of them, and providing the necessary resources. The seamless process ensures the maximization of the company's resources. Obviously, the motivation and the productivity is the same factor we are discussing in the previous lectures. So, obviously, if you are going to like invest in your employees, they will be motivated enough to provide their 100% to the company. So this is the main thing behind the term motivation and the productivity. Obviously, the motivation arises when employees recognizes that your company is taking care of yourself and they are providing every possible like thing. They are like meeting every needs of you being as an employee, the salary, the incentives, the designation, and all the resources, human resources you need to work in the organization. So it obviously increases the motivation and productivity of the employees. Highly motivated employees are productive. So, and the third factor, we will discuss the impact of people management on employee job satisfaction. Job satisfaction profoundly impacts employee performance as it influences various aspects of their professional lives. Here are some ways in which job satisfaction affects employee performance. Obviously, if you are if the employees are motivated, if the manager are taking care every possible aspect of their employees, they will be motivated and they will be satisfied with their jobs. So with the increased job satisfaction, employee have low turnover. Satisfied employees are less likely to leave their jobs, lowering organization turnover rates. This benefits employers, saving time, effort, and cost of for recruiting, hiring, and training new employees. Creating a work environment that prioritizes job satisfaction can contribute to higher employee retention. Obviously, there are I have seen in Pakistan, I have seen like there are many very less number of the companies that promotes job satisfaction, while major are those companies that only are working on the policies that these are our orders and the employees are like employees are bound to follow their orders. So, like I have seen very less number of the companies that focuses on the job satisfaction of the employees. If their employees, obviously, they understand that if their employees are satisfied, they are if they are training, they are investing on their employees. These employees are the ones who will not lose their jobs or who will not resign with them, right? Obviously, when the employees are satisfied with their job, they will resign for their destination, right? So it means that when the employees are satisfied with their jobs, they are low turnover, they are not going to leave that company, and they will be more productive with the passage of time. The next one is the increased productivity. Employees who are satisfied with their jobs tend to be more motivated and engaged. They have a sense of loyalty and dedication towards the organization, which often translates into increased productivity. Satisfied employees are willing to do extra mile to contribute to the company's success, resulting in highly overall performance. Right? So productivity is the same that I have explained in the previous lectures and in the previous point, that productivity is the thing that the employee has hand on it. If the employee is satisfied, he will do whatever he can do, like to give the 100% to their job. So it means that productive employees are effective and they will obviously turn into a good output for their company. The next one is the brand ambassadors. Satisfied employees become advocates for the company and its brand. Employees who have positive experiences uh, and feel satisfied with their jobs are likely to share their positive sentiments with others. The word of mouth promotion contributes to the enhancing company reputation and brand loyalty. Brand ambassadors, it means that when your employees are satisfied, they will promote the services and the products of the company for the company they are working with, right? If the company takes care of the job satisfaction of the employees, they will obviously take the responsibility to promote the promote the products or the services of the company, and they will give their best skills to promote the product. So ultimately, when they are going to be in this better sales management profession, more clients have the trust on the company and there will be more output, more profit for that company. The next one is the better customer service. Job satisfaction has a direct impact on customer service. Employees who are happy and satisfied in their roles are more likely to provide exceptional customer service. Satisfied employees are motivated to meet customer needs, inhibit a positive attitude, and to go above and beyond to ensure job customer satisfaction. So this in turn leads to improved customer experiences and strengthen the company's reputation. Right? So customer services is the thing. So customer services is what the customer is expecting, like the positive review from the company. And if your employee are motivated, they will deal with the customer in a way it is meant to be dealt with, right? So it's very important. If your employees are motivated and satisfied with the job roles, they will meet every need of the customer, and like uh, can have an average number of the mature customer for the company, which contributes to the like profit and productivity for that company. And the last one, we will discuss about the impact of people management on employee retention rate. Research by HR Daily Advisor earlier this year found that the companies who implement regular employee feedback have turnover rates that are 14.9% lower than for the employees who receive no feedback. High staff turnover could have a major impact on your company, not to mention the impact on the staff morale and simply getting the things done. Good people management, on the other hand, can optimize productivity, engage employees, and develop a culture of innovation, which can carry an organization to the top of its field. Potential effects of great people management skills include high productivity, great communication, employees taking challenges in their stride, strong collaboration and cooperation between team members, low employee turnover rates, ongoing professional development among employees, a culture of free thinking and idea sharing that helps the organization innovate, right? So the retention rate is the one that when they are satisfied with their job roles, they will not leave the company or they will not resign for their designation. And it must come with the other benefits as well, like high productivity, great communication, like taking employees taking challenges to like provide every possible customer service to their customers and clients. The next one is to achieve these outcomes. A good people manager must make sure such employee understand their role and responsibilities, ensure that company expectation of such employee are aligned with the resources, including time. They have to fulfill this expectation. Communicate clearly with their employees, listen to their feedback, and encourage their people to do the same with their fellow team members. So these are some of the tips that I have like recognized that I have that we have impact on different factors: the employee retention rate, the employee job satisfaction, the organization, and on directly on the employees. So if you are going to use these strategies like giving feedback, constructive feedback, whether it's a negative or positive, do deliver in such a way that the employee get motivated from your words. And if they are lacking in some area, they will work on their weak skills and make them stronger with the passage of time. The next one is the strategies with for promotion of performance. Start with clear expectation. Setting clear outline expectation is the first step to effective performance management. Without clear expectation, you can't measure whether your employees are reaching or exceeding their goals. Be transparent and communicate the why behind your expectation. This helps employee understand their importance in the bigger scheme of things, right? So strategies is the one. If you are not having the clear expectation for your from your employees, it will create a conflict in the future. For example, if you have not like mentioned, but however after a week or after 2 weeks he may increase the workload on him and ask him to do overtime in the company, and after like the fourth week or the fifth week he asked to do further more tasks of the other employees who are the senior from them, um, and ask them to like make 2 to 4 hours extra for the company. So this is not what you have like delivered your words on the very first day of that employee. If you're not going to clearly mention the job description, the clearly mention the job aspects or expectation, what are you expecting from your employee, it will obviously create a conflict in the future. The employees recognizes that I'm not going to give my potential extra for this company, and this is what this is what the job, this is not what the job description was explained to me. It will always create a conflict. So be clear in your expectation, be clear in your words, and be with your words. It's very important. The next one is the set track and check in on goals. Leaders and employees should work together to set clear and aligned goals, define key results, and establish and deadline to help employees stay on track. Check in on goal progress and with continuous communication to uncover what is going well and what isn't. With this understanding in place, leaders can help out support and coach employees to achieve success. So it's very important because if you have not set track as a manager for yourself and not like clearly satisfied the track for your employees, it will not be good for your like ongoing process for the organization. You need to be clear with your goals, what your company are expecting, and what are the goals of the company to achieve in a year, so that the employees can align their task accordingly and make effective factors to promote the productivity of that company. Right at the end of the day, they are able to meet the goals or the expectation of the company. So be clear with your expectation and be clear what the goals your company is expecting at the end of the day. The next one is create culture of feedback. Give employees the chance to learn, grow, and improve their performance with constructive feedback. Let employees see what they are doing well and where they are falling short with a platform built to boost trust and performance. An effective feedback tool will provide a platform for upward, downward, 180 to 360 anonymous and attributed feedback. This helps employees gain insight into the next step of improvement. As your employees grow, their productivity increases to achieve outcomes more consistently. So here it what explains that you need to create the culture of the feedback in such a way that if you are going to give the negative feedback, you should give feedback in those words that the employer find a way to improve their skills. Or if you are going to give the positive feedback, you should deliver in such words that your employer must not think that he is the only one that is working for the organization. Other people are like below to him, they are under him, right? So like you should use those words, you should convey your message in such a way that if it's negative or if it's positive, both contribute to the improvement or improving the skills and development of your employee, not like making your employee frustrated or not making your employee feel under motivated, right? The next one is the recognize the small big and small things. Employees need recognition for efforts big or small that contribute to team and business success. While there may seem simply like a nice to have, it's imperative in increasing motivation and morale. When employees are recognized for their efforts, they are more likely to continue that behavior in the future. Use use a recognition platform that communicates your employee success to the entire organization. This helps maximize employee performance by highlighting their value to the organization and helping them feel more appreciated. Obviously, if the employees, no matter if your employees are doing things, small things or the bigger things, if your employees are working on the small tasks or if your employees are working on the more more projects and all that, so it means that if they are working on the small task or if they are working on the bigger project, no matter for what type of working they are assigned to what type of work is assigned to them, they still needs feedback, they still needs appreciation, whether it's small or whether it's big, right? So it recognizes that employee knows that every activity is taken into consideration by our manager, and our manager appreciates for even the smallest thing we have done for this company, right? So it obviously increases the morale and the motivation of your employees. The next one is the coach through a variety of one-on-one meetings. One-on-one meetings should be held at least monthly for managers and employees to stay on track. Focus your attention on what currently going well and what's getting in the way of engagement and productivity. With this information, leaders can better support their workforce to drive results, and one-on-one tool can help increase these outcomes further. The right platform is simply your conversation to increase trust, accountability, and feedback. So one-on-one meetings is that it should not only related to the company task or the company working, it should be related to the other factors as well. For example, if you can ask your employees that how they are feeling working in this company, and how in which field they are facing difficulty, or in which field which is the practice they are like, which is the practice that that makes them feel more comfortable in the company. So it's not only like restricted to the company's working and the project alignment. It should also relate to the other factors that contribute to the productivity or the motivation of that employees. The next one is that get a pulse on employee experience. The best way to boost employee morale is by creating a positive employee experience, and the best way to create a positive employee experience is asking by your employees for the feedback. Leverage employer service to uncover your employees' thoughts and perception about their day to day. With this information, you can understand what is going well or not, or to make adjustment and keep engagement high and performance up to bar, right? So get a pulse on employee experience is that you should be aware of what your employer has a previous experience. If they are not, if your employee experience is not in the relevant field, you should provide complete guidance and complete training programs to your employees so they can be fully aware how to perform the specific task and how to perform in different fields as well, right? The next one is prioritize trust, respect, and inclusion. Obviously, it's very important. Is the major is even if it seems a minor impact, it still have more impact on the employee satisfaction. Because if you are not, no matter if you are a manager or if you are CEO, if you don't have respect for your employees will not have respect for you as well, right? So it means that building a level of the trust and respect for each other is very important, because without the trust, no one is going to will be answerable honestly, and they will feel that if your CEO or manager have no trust on the employees, it will get a bad impact on their minds and their working practices. So it's very important that maybe they burn out, they maybe lose trust in that company, they may not feel productive for their company. So it's very important that the factor of the respect and the trust, it should be promoted. The next one is the manage your expectation. Managing expectations is very important. That like in the previous example, I have given the example that whether you are going to be clear with your expectation on the very first day of every employee, that these are the expectations you expect from the employees, and you should not like put the high expectation on your employees. It will create a sense of burdenize on them, right? So you should manage your expectation, that how much potential your employee has and how much work he can do. So manage your expectation according to the potential of your employees. The next one is the offer incentives. Incentives are very important. It's the type of the positive feedback, and it's type of the reward that when that the employee receive when they are going to work harder in the company, right? So consider offering additional paid time off, gift cards, bonuses, late passes, meals, wellness programs for professional development opportunities to show your employees that you are invested in motivating their success, right? So incentives can have a variety of the ways, like you can offer two-time meals, you can offer a trip, you can offer incentive, or you can offer a bonus, you can offer gift cards, you can offer paid leaves, everything that comes in terms of the incentive you can offer to employees to increase their motivation. The next one is the embrace flexibility. Employees often highly value flexibility in their roles. Obviously flexibility is very important. Sometimes we are human beings and we feel exhausted for some of the reasons that we are facing in our daily life or in our personal life. So it means that we should be that the company have some policies to make their employees flexible. If they are not in the mood of doing managing the workload, their workload should be divided, or if they are not in the mood of taking meetings, they should be relaxed for some time. After some time, you can ask your employees to take a meeting or to take on the project meeting, right? So flexibility is very important. Create opportunities for collaboration. Collaborating with your employees in different ways is very important. For example, you can collaborate in one-on-one meetings. You can collaborate in providing them like flexibility. You can collaborate with them by giving the positive feedback. You can collaborate with them like giving good compliments of what their work has done. That means collaboration can lead to major benefits in individual employee performance and build trust among team members. That can lead to better results in the long. The next one is the finds technology solution. It's very important in nowadays because if, if you are a workload, you should recognize a CRM system for your company. If you are going on meetings, you should recognize different softwares to make to organize a meeting with your team. So it means that find different technology solution for your organization and for your employees are very important because some of the things are managed, even many things are managed by the technology only. So it means your employee will feel less burdenized in the organization, right? So finding different technology solutions to like manage the workload of the organization is very important, and it will create a positive impact for a company as well, right? So this is all for today's lecture. If you have any questions, do let me know. Okay, so this is all for today's lecture.